telling you here, number thing. No, the number could be, as I said, 787 million thousand or whatever. It's the concept of number, regardless of how.
Miss?
Here.
Sorry, I was out. Can I know what were the answers?
Yalla, sure. So Mr. Andrew Brown, a capital B and with an E at the end. 63 Beaton Road, BEETON, and of course a capital B. The website was Kickers with all small letter, lowercase. Meet at the Rose Hotel. Kaman, of course, Rose is capital R because it's the name of the hotel. And the registration number is, what is it, guys? HLP
528. 528.
5 to 8, yes. HLP 5 to 8.
بنحط HLP كم بيرجع 5 to 8 ولا؟
No. No. HLP capital H. هيدا لأنه registration number. You put HLP 5 to 8. ولا كم ولا شيء. No, you don't put anything. Yes.
I have a question, Miss Nasreen. I see you are recording the session we will have later on.
Yeah, of course, it's better for you guys. You know why we record? Because in case some of you had an urgent left for some emergency or a power cut or Wi-Fi, so you will. By the way, the minute I stop recording, it automatically saves. يعني هلا نحن ليك وينه؟ So automatically لحاله هو بينزل recording anyway. Okay. Yeah, it's better for you guys. And heck, maybe you missed something. So on the safe side. Yeah. So now we're gonna move on to the numbers. At the end I will do a recap أكيد for the whole unit. يعني at the end of every unit I do a recap. May you mute please guys because I wanna play a recording. يلا I will mute كمان. But I will tell you what you should do before. Okay. Oh, okay. Now, writing numbers. Like guys, it's very critical, because sometimes you might hear the number differently than what it is. It happens. يعني هلا I'm gonna play the recording. Of course, I'm sure that you're gonna get them all correct. But once they are in the context of the audio, sometimes you mishear them, okay, and you get them wrong. So you have to train your ears to listen to a lot of numbers and be able to identify them correctly, no matter what the accent was. No matter what the accent was. So we're gonna do a small training here, and then we will do an actual task type. This, guys, the task types that we're working with here, these ones here, these ones are very similar to the ones that they will come in the test, but أكيد shorter. يعني now here we're working with a shorter version of it. So let's practice with this. What's going to happen is that I'm gonna now play the recording 5, and you're only going to listen to the number directly. 1, 2, okay? You will listen directly to the numbers. So be very quick in identifying them. يعني write them down, jot them down, guys. Yeah, let's start. So I want to make sure that you have no problems with your numbers.
Recording 5. A.
Third.
B.
$10.50.
C.
Sixth.
D.
70.
E.
19.
F.
15.
G.
62.
H.
£110.
I.
31st.
J.
27th.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you by turn so that we avoid that you all answer at the same time and we don't get the answers. So I'm going to just move quickly. Rana, what's the first two? Yes, Rana?
Okay, what's the number first two? Third and $10.50.
Yes, third and 10.50. Thank you, dear. Peter, what's the third and fourth?
Fifth and 70.
No.
The third, what is it? The
Six.
third?
6.
Six. It's this one. Yes, it's 6 and 70. Yes, and 70. Yes, Tony, what's E?
It is 19 and
19.
then 15.
15. 19 and 15. Josephine?
62 and 100 pounds. 110 pounds.
110. Yes, 62 and 110 pounds. Danny?
So the first one is 31st.
Yep.
31st, and the second one is 27th.
27th. Excellent. Now, as I told you, they're manageable now because they're out of a context. But however, being able to identify them is a great deal. Later on, we will see if actually if they exist in a context, are we able to identify them? We're going to have a little practice about this now, and then later on to be ready for the for the test when numbers come in the test. Read if you want. Just take 10 seconds to read the prompts. I will enlarge it a little bit for you guys. Yeah, I think okay. Is it good?
Miss?
Yes.
This book has answers at the end, ولا no?
Yes, it does, I think, at the end.
Okay.
Then you're not following with us?
بلا بس إنه
Sorry.
for later
Yes.
on.
Yes, for later. Okay, yes, dear. It has. Yeah, let's take your 10 seconds and I'm gonna play the recording. Don't go to the answers. Yeah, of course you want. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna play the recording.
Recording 6. 1. I hope you enjoyed your stay with us.
Yes, it was lovely. But I had to pay £95, which seems a bit expensive. Last time I stayed here, I only paid £80.
Yes, I'm sorry, madam. We had to increase our prices considerably this year, but that is actually a discounted price. As you're a regular guest, it would normally be £105.
Oh.
Now, on Thursday, there will be a special class, which will be given by a wonderful local artist. As this isn't included in your fees, you will need to pay for this on the day. We've only $10 for regular students here. If you want to bring along anyone else who hasn't studied with us before, the cost for them is $15. We charge them an extra $5 for the use of equipment, which old students have already paid for.
3.
Can you tell me how big the garage is? I just want to make sure our cars will fit.
Let me...
And my wife's is almost the same.
I don't think it's wide enough, I'm afraid. It says here that it's 3.5 metres across, and you need at least a metre between the cars to be able to open the doors.
You're right. What about the height? Mine's a van I use for work, and I carry a lot of equipment on top.
Let me see. It's 2.5 meters. Would that be tall enough?
Not for my big ladders, no. I'd like 3 meters at least.
4.
I'm thinking of taking my children to the Gold Coast in the holidays. Can you tell me how much it would cost on the bus? I don't want to drive all that way.
Right. You'd qualify for a family ticket, which is the cheapest way to do it. It'll be $55 altogether. Normally, a child's fare is $25 and an adult is $45.
Oh, that's a good deal.
5.
I'm trying to organise a party, and I wondered if your hotel had a room we could use.
We do have several function rooms. What date did you have in mind for the party? I'll just warn you, we're already fully booked for most of June. The first available date I have is the 14th of July.
Oh, that's not a problem. It's for my dad's birthday, which isn't until the 1st of August.
That's a Tuesday.
Yes. So I'd like to hold it at the end of July, on the Saturday before.
So that's the 29th?
Yes, that's right.
So, let's see. We reached Danny. Bruno. يلا يا Bruno. What did you answer for the first one?
95.
95, yes, true. The second one, new students need to bring?
15?
$20.
Yes? No.
15.
Why 15, why 20? هات نشوف.
15, 5,
Well, it was 10, but they have added $5 more for something they have said.
Yes, and they then mentioned the extra 5, and they were saying the reason why this extra 5 is. However, the one who said 20, maybe you added an extra 5 above the 15. أكيد كرمال هيك طلع معك 20. You added an extra 5. You thought no.
هو
Yes.
عطش الريكورد سمعت 15 بعدين he added 5.
Okay.
So هي 10 كانت.
Yes, exactly. It was 10, and for the new students, it's 5, and they said why this extra 5 was. Great, thank you, Bruno. Rita, garage width.
3.5 meter.
Yes, and the height.
2.5.
No,
yes,
3 meters.
True. No.
It's a 3 because he said at least I needed 3.
هو بده 3 بس الجراج how much?
2.5 meter. 2.5.
So what happened here? Yalla, great. Let me see. Let me tell you what happened. What happened here is you confuse yourself. What he needs, يعني the car, the width of his cars or his wife car, and between the width of the garage. So you had to be very careful. Yeah, it's okay. We are learning. You had to be very careful to focus on the key word. Yes, this is exactly. Exactly. See why we do training to manage ourselves to focus on the keywords. So the width is 3. By the way, you can write and a half, 2.5. You know, so it could be also 4. Yes, Rita, do also number 4, please.
55.
How much does she pay for the bus?
$55.
$55. Yes, excellent. That's true. And the last one, what did you write, guys?
29th of July.
29th July.
29th of July, the last option that she said. So basically, as you notice, that the listening is challenging. Why? Because you will hear many options. All of them are potential answers, yet at the end, we need one single answer. We don't need all the 25, all the potential answers that they give. Okay, guys? We're gonna do also this one here to finish our unit. Now this one, look how, this one is a recording or a conversation from different sections. Yeah, not only from section 1, from section 1 and from section 2. Okay, and some also from section 3. So they are mixed between the 4 sections. So I'm going to play the audio now, and I want you to make sure to get them all correct. Yalla guys, we want them all correct. Focus. Take 10 minutes or 15 minutes to read them. Prepare yourself. Ready?
One. We had a good response to our survey, and we found that while 80% of our students drink coffee, only 15% drink tea, with the rest preferring water. 2.
Over 800,000 people in the U.S. are estimated to have tried skiing. This may seem a large number, but it represents just over 0.26% of the total population of 300 million. So, per capita, it is surprisingly small.
3.
It's estimated that India is home to between 38,000 and 53,000 wild elephants.
Speakers identify the function, يعني why they are speaking, what they are saying, how I should kind of be able to differentiate, not to get confused between the answers. We are going to understand categories of words. And while doing this, we will solve, you see guys, we will start with the task types. Remember the task types, which are here. Remember them, these task types. We are going, we are going to go one by one, not in this unit, but in all the units. So we will start by targeting the task types rather than only targeting information. So now we are in unit 2. First things first, identifying the speaker. Why is it important? Let me tell you something, guys. Sometimes in the question, for example, they tell you, the man in the audio says that kaza kaza, or the woman agrees with ta 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 ta. So it's very important to be able to know who the speakers are, especially in sections 1 and 3 لأنه I have conversation. هلا in the monologue I don't have this problem because one is speaking خلاص, I don't care about the person speaking, I care about the information he is saying. However, the sections 1 and 3 لا, I do care about who is speaking. I have to be very careful. Is it the male or the female? Is it the young or the old? Is it the mother or the father? Let's say if we have mother, father, children in the first section. In section 3, when I have the academic conversation, is it the student each other, or do I have a professor with them? Because sometimes they ask you related to the type of speaker. So you have to be very careful to identify the type, the speaker, يعني who is speaking, his gender, يعني whether male or female, and his age, young, old, elderly. Okay, so who the speaker is. We will, basically we have this practice here but we could skip it because it's very like silly practice. We'll go to this one. This one is very important, guys. You need to listen to both speakers carefully. Listen to the rest of the conversations. Here, these are the conversations, and answer the questions below. Now, before we do this, why do we do this thing? Because you see here, they ask you, for example, how many nights will the man stay? You have to be careful. Maybe the hotel receptionist will give him, will say an option, 1 night, but the guest wants to stay 2 nights. Maybe he then again will agree to stay 3 nights. So the ability to identify the speaker كمان will help me a lot in knowing the correct answer. Let's try to do this one together. Okay, I think you can see it clear. Now, you are going to do 2 things at the same time, and I'm sure you can do it perfectly well. You are going to listen to the audio and together answer the questions here, and at the same time, tell me who said the answer. I want to check if you're able to identify the speaker and at the same time answer. Let me tell you something, guys. In the exam, they don't ask you to identify the speaker. But we're doing it as a practice so that in the exam, you will be able to do it unconsciously. Let's see. Take 10 seconds to read the questions. Yeah, I think you must be ready now. If you want, we can focus on this part first, and then I will go down as the recording goes. So this is recording 9. So can I remind you, you have to focus on both at the same time.
Recording 9. 1.
Did I share this?
This one's a good deal. It costs £150 and airfares are included in that price. Once you land,
Can you hear the audio, guys? I forgot if I shared the sound all.
Yes, we can hear it.
Okay, great. Sorry. Yeah, sorry for interrupting. Yeah, let's.
Recording 9. 1.
This one's a good deal. It costs £150 and airfares are included in that price. Once you land, you still need to get to the ski slopes. It's a 2-hour journey.
Yes, I know. I have a friend there who's going to meet me and we'll travel together.
Oh, that's fine. I usually organise a coach ticket for my customers because a taxi is far too expensive. But a lift from a local is even better. What about skiing equipment?
I've already got all of that, but I would like to arrange insurance if that's possible.
Yes, of course.
Recording 9.
Yeah, it's like cutting off, it's not.
Oh.
Every day, man, it's packed. Rich Council is packed. IDP is packed. ما عم بلحقوا. Every day
أنا
there
لبنان
are
كله
tests.
رايح على أستراليا.
Yes, but you know what? يعني you barely have time to do the test. One of our learners, her test, her speaking was at 12. I recall it this because she was very angry with what happened. Her speaking was at 12 and she arrived يعني at 11. She said, let me arrive early to هيك relax and settle myself and everything. The minute she arrived, I swear to God, guys, the minute she arrived, they told her, yalla, directly come to the test. She didn't even have the chance to, yes, she was, oh my God, you don't know what happened to her. She was very shocked, but إنه she did great يعني anyways. بس إنه عم بخبركم قد إيه في load على الآيلتس. Yes, I think all Lebanon is doing it. I think.
Badly.
Except my little brother. So basically everyone is doing the IELTS.
And you?
Yeah. So anyways هلا I'm not with the leaving Lebanon أصلا anyway هذا موضوع على جنب كليا. بس يلا let's go back to our أنا أبدا not with leaving Lebanon. Okay. يلا I'm gonna go back to our session.
نحسدك مس إذا هالدرجة عندك إيمان بلبنان.
لا مش
كيف أقسام.
إنه ليكي ما لفيوه ورايو. This is my future house by the way, so أنا مصرة إنه أقعد فيه لهالhouse that I am building now, I am constructing, so that's why I don't want to leave.
يلا إن شاء الله يا رب الله يوفقك فيه.
Dream house, I want to stay here to live in it. I don't want to stay like waste 10, 20, 30 years outside and then come back and die in this house, you know. So yeah, and I have this another vision. بس أكيد I respect everybody's vision, everybody's reasons. أكيد يعني أنا my brother is immigrating, so مخص is different. بس إنه أنا I have my own mentality about it. يلا. Anyway, good luck for you all أصلا. Anyways, I'm sure you have your hopes, your expectations. So Anna, I will be with you till the end. So that I know that the IELTS now is your visa. I know it is.
Yes.
Not the actual visa. It's the indirect visa. So I'm gonna make sure that you really guys like nail it. أكيد with your help. كمان you have to really work hard. I told you it's not easy. So hard work needs to come from you. And of course I'm here. I'm gonna give you everything you need. The feedback كمان that you need. بس كمان في a big part on you guys to reach your goal. So as I was saying, the concept. Okay. So they don't ask you actually to do this. يعني هيك بيجيبوا لكم like this and you have to put into categories. أكيد no, they don't ask this. But how does this question come? يعني for example, let's say they are talking about, I don't know, a festival. A festival. And you have a table that you have to fill. And beside this, يعني something like this, but these come here. Here, let me show you how. These come here to this side, you know? So you have accommodation, transport, entertainment, food, and drink. They are not horizontal, they are, yes. So basically, what they ask you is to fill in. هلا أنتو you will hear these. You will hear these ones. You will hear these. Okay? But you will not have them written in front of you. So it's your challenge when you have the word accommodation to listen very carefully to what accommodation they mentioned in the listening. هيدا الهدف من categorizing. Understanding categories is to understand the category just by listening to it without seeing it in front of you. Okay, guys? So this is the idea of categories. To put into categories without seeing the information or seeing the words, yet only hearing them and dividing them. Let's just go over this quickly. How would you divide these? I don't know. Josephine? Do two. Everyone does two, please. So
Okay,
where would you categorize juice and picnic?
Juice and drink. And picnic?
Yes.
Entertainment.
Picnic entertainment. Who has
academic.
another saying? Anna, I think it's something else. Yalla, who agrees with me? No?
I go with the picnic food.
Why?
Because basically picnic is not, you know, picnic in English word, it means like, you know, sandwiches, means this is what, like snacks, or, you know, this is what it means as a picnic.
بدك أكتر picnic actually as the picnic, not the Lebanese picnic. I don't know what.
Yes, exactly. This is...
ما بدنا كثير نعمل relation to what Lebanese concept of things. The picnic is إذا بدك the definition of picnic in the dictionary is an organized meal that is eaten outside, but it's yes, it focuses a lot on the concept of a meal actually being eaten or being shared. So yes, guys, we relate picnic to food. هلا I know there's this part of entertainment in it, yes, but the actual definition is purely related to the concept. So we would put picnic and food. So you see, it's important إنه نحن نقدر نعرف الcategories. Tent and barbecue. Let's see. Rana, where would you put tent and barbecue?
Tent accommodation.
Yes, sure.
Okay. Barbecue. Entertainment or
food.
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 هلا نحن الباربيكيو بنعزم الشبيبه يلا باربيكيو قصص هلا I don't know to what extent هلا وضع ماشي يعني الباربيكيو.
Okay, according to Lebanese lifestyle, barbecue is entertainment, but maybe
هلا بطل في باربيكيو no more خلص. We cannot afford a barbecue
أبدا.
but مشاوي الشباب and so on. But barbecue actually يا جماعة is related to food. It's like pure food. Pure.
Okay.
Pure food. Yes. Thank you dear. Thank you Rana.
بكره بس نروح على استراليا انا بعت لك صور بعت لك صور باربيكيو انت بتبعتي لنا صور الفيو. ونعمل هيك.
هات نعمل comparison which one worth it. هلا ما بعرف أكيد. Yes, both have equal هيدا. يلا great. Tram. عفاك الباربيكيو there الكونسبت عن جد they like really live it يعني باربيكيو وبكون فيها الباك يارد and so on. It's actually I love Australia. I love life in Australia. I have relatives يعني far relatives who live in Australia and it's amazing, you know. Actually what you see on TV is actually there, like it's real real thing.
So barbecue لا سي فود شخصيا يعني.
barbecue seafood
هيك شيء لوبستر عم بشوي.
اوكي اوكي deal. Anyway, you may barbecue whatever you want as long as it's food. Okay, tram and coffee. Let's hear it from Tony. Yes, Tony. Where would you put tram? يمكن it's a new word for
transport.
Tony, you're yes. Transport, yes. Tram is like a train, تقريبا railway train. كمان something that doesn't exist in Lebanon. لا هو ولا train. So tram is transport, and of course coffee we put it in.
Drink,
yes. Thank you so much, dear. I'm gonna go to yes.
Tent.
خيمة.
Change يعني أو كيف؟
نعم.
I didn't understand what.
Tent يعني خيمة.
Okay.
Yes. هذا التريانجل. Okay. بس نروح بيكنيك أوقات camping. Sorry, picnic. When we go camping, we use a tent. Coffee. لا, not coffee. Cabin and flat. Yes, Rita. Where would you put them both? He helped you a little bit.
Accommodation.
Yes, sure. Cabin and flat. You know what flat means, guys? I want to make sure. Okay.
Apartment.
Apartment, exactly. For the one who don't know, it's an apartment. على فكرة بتلاقوا هنا لأنه British و English, so it's a little bit different. Theater and lemonade. Who didn't speak? Peter. يلا Peter. Theater and lemonade.
Theater. Entertainment. Good.
Yes, true.
Lemonade drink.
And lemonade drink. Yes. Let's go to coach and cinema with Danny.
Yeah. So
Coach.
cinema entertainment. Coach. Well, I go for accommodation. Yes.
Transport. لا, it's the same one مثل فوق, the one that we stumbled upon.
So transport means.
So transport, yes, it is transport. Buffet, concert. Who didn't speak? Bruno, I guess, or who didn't do here? Yeah, no, anyone, Josephine, Bruno, I don't.
Buffet, food.
Yes.
Food, concert,
entertainment.
Yeah, and
ferry.
Hit
Transport.
You know what the ferry is? What's the ferry?
Boat.
Yes, it's like a boat. Exactly, ferry ride. Yes, it's like a boat.
Accommodation.
No.
لا boat مثل شخطورة هيك صغيرة أو
No,
لا actually
I'm asking if there's nothing in accommodation column.
برا حطينا tent, tent and flat and cabin. Yes, but that's all. Tent, cabin. Yes, that's all. So tent and cabin and flat are for accommodation. Transport, we have tram, we have coach, we have ferry. Entertainment, we have cinema, concert and theater. Food, we have picnic, barbecue, and the rest are drink. Buffet كمان food. And drink, we have juice, lemonade and coffee. مظبوطين. Yes, so these are them. So برجع بذكر, you are not asked to do this exactly this in this way, yet you have them in order. Let's say accommodation and entertainment and food or so on. تبقوا بتشوفوهم بالtask types and you are supposed to be able to categorize them correctly. Okay, guys? Now, this is it regarding the book for today, but for the rest of our session, we will do, we still have around 10 minutes. We will do a recap, and I'm going to show you the scoring, I'm going to show you the answer sheet, and I'm going to show you some tips that I prepared for you for our first session. Guys, please, may you mute? Please. مش عم تزبط. بعرف بتفهم انه you cannot control the noise, we cannot control anything, بس just هيك لما نكون عم نضايق بعض. Okay guys, انا مني وعلي I have no problem. Before we continue, before I leave this book, like you guys regarding the number, في منهم they ask me انه is it better to write هلا I remember this. Is there a difference between writing or which is better or which is more correct to write the number in numbers or in letter? Let me tell you something. أنا personally يعني if you want to write it in letter في كتير possibility and you might get it wrong أو كذا, it might be slip of a hand يعني. فأنا I advise you, ما بعرف my advice وأنتوا أكيد you do what suits you. أنا I advise you إنه the number write it in number not in letter. Okay, مثلا مثل هيدي 250 computer and هون ليكو this is wrong because it's 50 يعني imagine أنتوا بقلب التست you did this mistake دغري بتطير العلامة دغري يعني they will consider it wrong. فأنا what I advise مثلا إنه 250 you may write it safely هيك و it's better خلص أنا that's what I think. ليكو هون كمان they wrote a little bit here about the numbers and you can write 24 cats. For example, if they want one number and one word, it is safe to write this. بس أنا بفضل إنه تكتبوا 2 4 cats on the safe side just not more. 16th of June 3 books يعني depending on what suits you more. Okay. لأنه I don't want you to fall into the trap of making spelling mistakes. Please guys be very careful for this. خصوصا بالnumbers يعني you never know when you might make a يعني very هيك silly mistake هي ما بتقصدوها أكيد بس إنه don't fall into the trap of making mistakes in numbers especially if they are big numbers so you may just possibly write them in numbers not in letters. وعلى فكرة somebody asked me about the numbers شفت كيف هون؟ The question بده إياك no more than one word and or a number.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah. هيدي كلها هون أصلا هون هن ال correct answers. So this is all a number. Okay guys. So basically that's it. خلينا نعمل هيك recap سريع على شو أخذنا today وبعدين I show you what I want to show you. شو حلوة I show you what I